Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday night live. It feels like forever since we've all been here. Becker's here, Ken's here, of course, and you guys are here, which is the most important part. Is you guys. How's everybody doing? Yeah, we have some time off. We've been traveling. Not time off from the show, but not time off. Lots of working going around. Lots of traveling. Ken's had an anniversary. He's had a big anniversary. He went with his wife someplace on the one weekend where he wasn't doing every single thing he does every single week. Last week he was coming back from Dallas, and Dallas was a fun show. I hear. I wasn't there. Becker's had like power outages and storms, and
I had a power outage and an anniversary.
Not on the same day.
May must be when all
my
the
divorce was, but I'd probably celebrate it if I could remember. Oh, different anniversary. Oh, different kind of anniversary. I got you. Okay. But I hope everybody's doing good out there. It's a pleasure to be back on. We're just gonna have a nice, fun show tonight. We're gonna probably show off a little bit of art. We're gonna talk a little bit about upcoming the weekend after this one, Heroes Con, guys, Charlotte, North Carolina. We have if you go to 4ccomicart.com, our pre-show commission lists are open. So they are open right now. You guys can get on the pre-show list.
There have been a lot of birthdays in the chat here. Emilio had his birthday was last week.
Lucas is today. Happy birthday!
Today, happy birthday!
Happy belated to Emilio. Nice. I had a birthday.
You don't have to say happy birthday to Emilio. He is a Bills fan. We keep them at arm's distance.
Yeah, see, I take all my birthday stuff off of Facebook and stuff, so nobody really knows where it is. So it was last week, though. You'll just have to figure out what day it was.
I think the only appropriate thing to say to a Bills fan is, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know, Jeff, we could. I think if we cut you in half, I can count the rings and figure it out.
Probably somewhere in there. Although, if you're the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, I just have to say, well done.
Well done. You've done nothing, yet you got paid for it.
I was talking about his off the field wedding nuptials, but I mean he's a football player too. But well done. Oh, Ken, by the way, there's a huge storm in Orlando, Florida right now. So if we lose Ken, Becker is taking over because
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now. Give me 1 second. I gotta go pause my 3D printers
before they explode.
It's actually my buddy Marcus's birthday today as well. Nice. Circumstances. He swings by the chat sometimes. Probably not today.
No. But Becker is not going to be at Heroes. I will be at Heroes. Ken will be at Heroes. Becker is going to join me at Terrificon, I hope. Fingers crossed.
We need to talk.
We got to talk. I'm actually going to go see Becker after that in October. We're going to go see one of the foosball. We're going to go watch the foosball because my Washington Commanders are playing his Kansas City Chiefs on Monday night in October, and we are just finalizing plans for everybody. I'm in. I'm there. Whether or not Ken comes, we're still up in the air on. We're going to figure that out. But we got that working out. We're talking about the foosball. We're still figuring out
a potential Ken, Jeff, and Mike all in one
place. I know, it's crazy.
That would be crazy.
Hold on to your beers and your hot dogs, gentlemen. We're coming to town.
Hide your barbecue.
Yeah. So guys, all right. So Heroes Con weekend after this one, we've got Ron Wilson, we got Mike DiCarlo, we've got Kerry Gamble, we've got, of course, Bill Morrison, we've got Ryan Benjamin, we got Takumi. Unfortunately, the other Japanese artist that we had planned for the show, they had to cancel. Something came up, but that's all right. We still have who am I missing? Oh my gosh, Aranga. Deva Surrender is going to be there, my boy.
Omar Rodriguez.
Will Bill Morrison sign a sketch, the new Simpsons Lego set?
Will what?
Will he sketch? Will he sketch on the Lego set, or will he sketch like the Legos? Marcus, I think you're trolling, but I love you.
Or will he set up the Legos for you?
Yeah, will he build your Lego set while sketching? He is multi.
It'll cost you.
Yeah,
you don't want that.
But yeah, and then if I'm forgetting anybody else, we have so many people coming.
Omar Rodriguez, Martin Zavala.
Omar, that's right, and Scott Shaw.
Scott Shaw.
We have a whole. There's an island.
Whole island.
We are Mr. We are the 1900 club. That is us. We are 1900.
We are shooter adjacent. We
shooters right next to
with
Shooter.
us, but
Friend of the family. Jim Shooter's on 2000.
We'll have all of Jim's product, for it to sell. So
yeah. So if you guys need anything for have him sign, if you didn't bring anything, if you want something cool and new, we got some stuff for him too. Of course, I just saw Jim last week. He did a local show, and I went over to say hi. Him and Brittany shooting the stuff.
If anybody has seen Jim,
you should
if
see
you
him.
Don't already know, Jim is not well. So the cat's out of the bag pretty much when it comes to that.
You should, if you ever wanted to meet the man, come to Heroes.
Don't wait.
Meet the man.
Don't wait. If you want to meet Jim, don't wait.
We love Jim. He's a great guy, and we want to wish him the best. But it's his
praying for him.
Yeah, every day. But yeah, what other fun stuff's going on? We listen. Ken was with Kerry Gamble 2 weekends ago in Dallas, and we finished up the last of the pre-show commissions for MegaCon. We had a little trouble getting those done. And when I say that, I said, as Roger Ash is out in the audience, there was one minor snafu that we could probably do something with right now, because Kerry was supposed to draw a lovely character for Mr. Ash, but he accidentally drew the wrong character. So we ended up with an extra amazing sketch by Kerry Gamble. It is 11 by 17. It is classic. It is by of a character that he drew a comic with. And Ken will go full screen, but before showing it off. But you can show off the other ones first if you want to, Ken. The other well, you do whatever you want. It's your show. So we have this lovely Power Man sketch you guys are all seeing. Good. If anybody is interested in this, it's yours. Just claim it in the chat right now. You can have a Power Man by Kerry Gamble. That was an extra one. These are some of the other wonderful pieces that Kerry did. This is going out today. This is a Supergirl. Look at that. And then we have a really cool one. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Razorback.
Is that Razorback? Yeah.
Yeah, Razorback. Yeah. Razorback. And then we also had some that were already mailed out. We had a Sabretooth, and we had a couple of headshots of Sabretooth and Logan and a bunch of other stuff that he did live at the show. But those are the ones that we're shipping out. So if anybody wants that Power Man, we charge for the 11 by 17. It is $400, but that one is done and ready to rock and roll and be part of your collection. You could have a Kerry Gamble full figure. So if anybody'd like that, if otherwise, it's coming with us to Heroes, and then first come, first
Christmas.
Yeah.
So I got a response. You said, "Let me check my schedule when I get home." What do you need me to do?
This is about the Kansas City trip to see the Washington Commanders play. And it's the other gentleman we're talking to. I'll let Ken say if he wants to.
Pepper Johnson. So Jeff is going to Jeff planned a trip to go to Kansas City for the Monday night game between the Commanders and the Chiefs, and Becker's offered me a ticket, and he said there's another one. And I said, well, let me ask Pepper. So Pepper said, let me check his schedule when I get home. What do you need me to do? So there you go.
Maybe going to a game with Pepper Johnson, 5-time Super Bowl champion. That'd be pretty fun. So Ken, there is a question in the crowd. What is left to ship out from the SketchCon 4?
There's a few pieces. I'm getting to it, guys. I was home for 6 days in May. That's it. So everything that I can get out, I'm going to get out this week. I've got about half of it already ready to go. So just some stuff. This is basically this is the stuff that needs to get figured out.
Yeah,
right. It's not that much, but I'll get it done. So we'll get it out to you. I think I'm still missing. I don't have Alessandro's stuff yet. I don't have.
From SketchCon. Yeah.
Sketch-
I don't have Daniel. I don't have Daniel's yet. I don't think I have Mike Manley's either. I don't think Manley ever sent his stuff. So there's a few artists I'm still waiting on stuff for. No, Marcus, they do not give gold cards to retired NFL players. No. As a matter of fact, if you don't even know anybody, they won't even let you in the building. They don't want you to.
Sometimes they try to get in and they don't recognize you and they say, I don't know who you are.
Yikes.
He said, I just checked. The Giants, Cowboys, Giants, Eagles are not on those dates. So I should be good.
1-2 says, I claimed a sketch from Russ Braun from SketchCon, but have not been invoiced yet.
Yeah, there's a couple things like that too. I gotta. The stuff that was not sketches that were claimed. I still have to figure that stuff out.
Right, and then listen, if so, Yoshi is coming to Heroes, and Yoshi represents all of those artists. So
and he'll be bringing all the Japanese art.
He'll be bringing all of the Jap. Even if they didn't show up, even if they're not coming, Yoshi will have all of the art from SketchCon with him next week when he comes. So
yeah, all that stuff will be coming from
when he comes.
Yep, but we're going. Ken's going through. We just talked about this. Ken is. We have another new member, a trial member of the 4C family that's going to be helping out Ken greatly. He's going to be doing some conventions with us and without us as a representative of us. He's going to be helping Ken in so many ways to free Ken up to do more things. And I wish I could help him out more than I can. And I'm getting to the point where I'm almost there to dive in like a lot more, but I'm not quite there yet. So we have another person we brought in. I don't know if anybody here is familiar with the gentleman. His name is Mark Rock. He is a very nice guy. He's basically anywhere there's a show, Mark Rock has been there, and he is now he's now going to be working with us at 4C Comics. So congratulations, Mark.
He works a lot of conventions with. He does stuff with Essential, with Quan.
He used to do the talent. He was the talent for GalaxyCon.
And he was actually the comic booking agent for Galaxy.
Yeah,
for I think 2 years.
He's been around. You've seen him.
My convention coordinator. So he's going to be in charge of convention stuff. He's going to make sure the guys are booked for things, make sure everything, all the I's dotted, T's are crossed, and he's going to be doing conventions so I don't have to.
So thank you, Mark Rock, for being a part of the 4C family, and we look forward to having you come in for the first trial run and the first go at Heroes Con, and I think everything's going to go swimmingly. And he's a really great guy, and we've already had him. He's already visited Ken in the home office, and so he's been into the sanctum. He let in. Becker, have you ever been to the sanctum yet? Have you been?
I have not. I get screwed. I need to talk to my agent.
I tell you what. Listen, we need to do an Orlando trip or something where we're all down there. Maybe. Well,
I was thinking Ken could just move to Kansas City.
Well, yeah.
Look at that face.
Yeah,
Look at that. No.
Listen, I'm probably moving somewhere. Not this year, but next year. I'm going somewhere. I'm getting out of Dodge. I'm tired of being where I am.
Kansas City.
Yeah, probably more prevalently maybe Chicago or something. But we'll see. I'm getting closer. Getting closer.
We're just a hop, skip, and a jump from Chicago.
You never know.
Quick.
Yeah, there you go. 4KC. Well done, Linda. Well done.
Linda wins. You did it, Linda.
And Casey Grits comes out with Kansas City Ken. Yeah, now.
Hold on one second. Asking me if he needs. He said you have tickets. Yes, we do.
Well, if he wants,
let me shoot a message off about that too, just to make sure.
Yeah. We're just going to do a little side business while we have a live show. Sorry, all this conversation just came up like 2 minutes before we came on live. So we're just going to do a little two for action with some football planning and some conventions. It does fall in a nice hole in our schedule right after Baltimore and before San Francisco and stuff. So it's a nice little hole for us to fill with some other interests we all share. So. And Casey Gris says Kansas City is the new Chicago. So So does that make it the 1.5 city? Is that what it? I don't know. It's not the
So
second city.
people are messaging me about asking about Kerry Gamble and stuff and other guys that are on. If you go to the 4ccomic.com, you have to go to the commissions link. And when you go to the commissions link, you'll see all the guys there. That's when you can click on the form and fill things
right. And Ryan did send a message. Right. So I don't know if you got that message from Ryan, Ken. I'll let you address that.
I didn't read it.
Well, I don't want to read it out loud. You read it. It's sent to all of us, so you got it. But yes, the commission list is open, guys. It is working. We have gotten some commissions, so I know it's working. And basically, what I will tell you is all of these commissions for HeroesCon right now, currently, they're only for pickup at HeroesCon. We're not doing any shipping on this stuff. Basically, we're giving the 4C Faithful. We're giving anybody who's part of our Facebook group, anybody who follows us on YouTube. We're giving you guys the first crack at basically, it's sort of like a jump the line thing. Like you actually get to be, there. If for some reason in the next couple of weeks he doesn't get to your sketch before the show, yours are going to be the first sketches he does at the show. So that if you want to look at it that way. Same with Kerry and with all the other guys. Hopefully they'll get them all knocked out before the show. But if not, then you're just kind of jumping the line. You're getting a piece before anybody else who's at the show can get a piece. So that's why we say take advantage of this. It's a really great deal, and we love to put art in the hands of collectors. So take advantage. There you go. Yeah, see, Jason Harris says you're like his next door neighbor, but he's not going to see you until Heroes.
Yeah.
I got friends like that. I got a friend I see once every couple of years, and we live in the within 15 minutes of each other. But everybody's got busy lives, I'd love to share some more stuff with you guys. But this is all the news that's fit to print right now. Like I said, we've kind of got all our eggs in this basket. Ken will be going to San Diego with Mr. Bill Morrison. I've been trying to wish myself into going to that show, even for just a couple of days. I've been trying to figure out how to make it work. I just don't think I can.
What show?
San Diego.
Oh,
I just like going to. I just like it so much. I was trying to figure out a way to do it, and there's not a cost-effective way for me to get there and do it and get back. And so I think I'm going to have to miss San Diego, but I'm an every other year San Diego guy now. I went last year. I went 2 years before that. I'll go next year if I don't go this year. So, but let's see what else is going on. I know we're always going to have a presence at Fan Expo Canada. And I just saw that Mr. Jim Lee is going to be there. That's fun. Yeah. He's even offering up a package that looks like a lot of packages in this business look now. They look very familiar to something that this company called 4C Comics created for John Romita Jr. About 3-4 years ago. They all pretty much look almost identical to something that we came up with. But, I'm not saying that, two people can't have the same idea, but two people can't have the same idea. No, they can't. So we like to take a bow and take our thank yous for contributing to the zeitgeist of comic book conventions and helping people get art. So that's as humble as I can be about this, guys.
Jeez Louise. They studied your package well, Marcus says.
Yeah, listen, they wouldn't be the only ones.
Yeah, there's some that blatantly just ripped it off.
Oh, word for word. Yeah. Copy paste.
Man, what are you gonna do?
Well, listen, we don't have a copyright on our great ideas. If we did, there'd be a lot of companies that wouldn't be in business right now.
Isn't imitation a sincerest form of flattery?
Yeah, we should be flattered up the. Yeah. That's all right.
Well, I'm looking at the commission list on. It looks like everything. I mean, there's certain I don't have Aranga up there because I think Aranga's handling his own list.
But listen, if you guys want something from Aranga and you're having trouble getting in touch with him, you can always message us. We can always relay. We're really good friends. We still work with Aranga, and we can always send it over to him. So he does amazing stuff. I think we're going to do something special with him this next weekend. I have a good, nice supply of really nice copies of his 300 cover he did for the 25th anniversary. I think we're going to do a little comic remark like special deal thing where the comic will be thrown in and he'll do a remark on it for you for a special price. We're going to see about that. So that's something cool. If you don't have one of those, you can get a super nice copy and get it remarked and signed by the artist, which would be pretty cool.
And for those of you who are OA collectors, I mean, I'm bringing heat. You know, we're going to have we have all that Kerry Gamble art. Kerry's going to be looking for more to see what he's got. I'll be bringing all Scott Shaw. And Scott Shaw said he's going to be bringing pages from Sonic Zero,
which was the first Sonic comic. So,
good Lord,
yeah, we're bringing the heat this time.
Yeah. So Bill Morrison will be doing a paint. He has a painting to finish, which is Mr. Plow. He'll be finishing.
That's my name. That name again
is also Ken's old stage name.
Yeah, and then he's going to be doing another painting of Frankenstein, and it's going to be, you know, the Boris Karloff Frankenstein. It's not going to be Simpsons. It's not going to. He's going to show everybody how he can really stretch his legs.
So this Who Dat says, "Hey guys, it was nice to meet Beckerman in Dallas, but he did not say much or talk about anything that wasn't shipping and processing fees." Yeah, you know, that's how I find out my buddy's going to Dallas is Who Dat shares a picture of him. The last time I had talked to Ken, I was like, "Hey, you going to Dallas?" No, I'm not.
That was
he
a
ends
last
up in Dallas.
Oh, well, that was a total last minute thing. We didn't even know if Kerry was going to go to Dallas, and he had agreed to go to Dallas. And then Kerry had some trouble getting there the first day. So, but he did show up day 2 and day 3.
Yeah, everyone was coming by the table laughing at me, saying he's not coming. He's not coming. Like, he's coming.
Who Dat? We just talked about Heroes Con and the artists that will be there that are available for commissions.
Yep, pick up at the show. Only we're not doing any mail out for this, but that's not to say that if you don't have a friend who's going to the show, you know, as long as it's picked up at the show, we're not adding any shipping on these. So
Jeff, what if you are my friend that's going to be at the show?
Well, I apparently I am going to Kansas City in October to see my Commanders.
There you go.
Take on your Chiefs. So I could. Did I pay for an extra? I don't know if I have any. Southwest Airlines is charging for baggage now. You still have carry-ons though. We're still good. Yeah.
Oh, Who Dat says he's going to have to look at those Sonic pages. I would love to live vicariously through Who Dat if he buys one of those.
Oh yeah, listen, Sonic Zero, guys.
Sonic Zero. Yeah, he's going to bring.
So that was first appearance of Sonic, or
that was the first
in comics. Or?
In comics, it was his first comic. Yes, that issue is his first comic. Predates Sonic 1. Yep.
Yeah. It was I think it was like a mini book or something like that. I don't know. I forget what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know a ton about Sonic.
Well, Hedgehog shows it's like Scott is gaining more and more popularity due to Sonic. Yeah, he brings a lot of sketches and things. That's the great thing about Scott. You know, he'll walk into Heroes with 100 sketches ready to go, has sketches and stuff like that. Plus, he does those mashups, which I have some of those here, which are pretty cool. And he's doing more. He's doing some more. He was telling me about some of the ones he's doing and stuff. So that ought to be fun. Morrison might even show up with some sketches. And of course, with Bill, I have the prelims. I will be bringing probably a whole new batch of prelims no one's even seen yet to Heroes. Who else? Kerry, DeCarlo, Ryan and Yoshi, I'm sure.
Oh, listen, Ryan Benjamin. I think he did. He does not do a lot of shows on the East Coast, guys. And I don't know if he's ever. I don't think was he in MegaCon? I'm trying to remember if he was in MegaCon or not.
He hasn't. No, from what I understand, Yoshi said that Ryan. This is Brian's first East Coast appearance in like 20 years.
Like I said, I'm trying to remember.
Louise.
I'm trying to remember if he did New York or not. But I don't know. Maybe he might have done in New York, but that's it. He hasn't done any. He hasn't been in Baltimore. He hasn't been anywhere else. So if you guys, Ryan's stuff is so effing good. I already have 3 pieces. I might get another one. I mean, I bought a couple covers from him. I got sketches. He did a She-Hulk for me. He did this awesome zombies, like his stuff. And I describe it like this. And once again, I'm not trying to belittle Ryan's stuff, but the influence of Jim Lee is in there, guys. And you can see like his stuff is like, and I like to call it sort of like a combination of like, it's like Ken Lashley and Jim Lee. Like it's very like he has the Jim Lee like line work, and then he's got like the shading stuff that Ken does. It's awesome. And like I said, and he's not hugely expensive. And if you guys, you should definitely come by the table and definitely get a sketch. He would be the great addition to any sketchbook, any jam, any just another piece in your collection. And he'll have some original stuff, I'm sure, with him too. So definitely come by.
Fast.
Yeah, real fast.
Ken Whodad asks, is he still good to pick up his art pieces he purchased at SketchCon at Heroes?
Just let me know before, so I can make sure that I have it all.
Send an email, sir.
Yeah, we did say earlier there's a few pieces we have not gotten yet from the artists, but if you ordered, like say from the Japanese artists, definitely they will be there.
I think one of his pieces might have came from Alessandro, and I know you said his stuff's not in yet.
His stuff has not come in yet. Alessandro's,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for some. See if I have any examples of Ryan's art.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I have. I
got one on my wall. I had to pull down off my wall. I mean, hold on.
Feats of strength, Jeff. Feats of strength.
Is that Ryan? No, that's not Ryan.
I mean, all right. So this is
She-Hulk.
That's a She-Hulk torso piece that he did for me. 11 by 17.
Can you bring it closer to the camera?
I can bring it as close as you want it.
There you go. Look at this, guys. Why wouldn't you want this? Jeff will sell it to you right now.
Now, my kid's first year of college is taken care of. I'm good now. See me next year.
It's literally in the corner, 4ccomicart.com.
Literally. In the corner.
Oh, you guys are getting me to do way too much work to show off some art. And here's another lovely SketchCon piece that Ryan did for me. Zombie Strange.
Holy shnikes. I remember when you got that. That's when I got my Nick Thrasher.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just fantastic.
Super sick, man. Super sick.
Yeah, man. That's just a couple. I've got other stuff. That's not easily accessible, but that's, once again, don't sleep on him. And yeah, first East Coast appearance in a really long time. And then, Takumi's going to be there. We've got Takumi. He's actually going to be, just because of how the table is set up, he's actually going to be in the 2000 side. So he's going to be right next to us behind Jim Shooter and stuff, just because of how everything kind of laid out. But we're going to be, Yoshi will be over there with him anyways, doing translation and stuff. So, and we'll all be hanging out in the same group and same area and stuff. So yeah, definitely see Takumi too. His stuff is amazing. I wish we had references for all this stuff laying around, but all right, back to work for you.
I'll show some of the pieces. I'll show some of the pieces that I'll be bringing that will be available. Well, we have Omar Rodriguez is one of our artists, photorealistic guy. So I showed this off, but I'll show it again for those who may not have seen it. So I asked, since he does photorealism a little differently, because he can actually, he doesn't necessarily do it the way other photorealistic artists do it. So I had him do a recreation of this cover with Hugh Jackman and
Chris Evans. Yeah, the famous Zek cover.
See that, Becker? God damn it!
Holy heck!
And then in Philly, I had him do a reimagining of this cover.
Yeah, famous Frank Miller cover.
This was a piece. Mr. Texera, this will be coming with.
Sweet. Cheese.
Amazing.
And this isn't going to be for sale, but you were showing off your Doctor Strange. I had also got a Doctor Strange too, and during SketchCon. Mine was from Jeff Isherwood.
Yeah. These guys got some talent, I tell you. Amazing. Do you have the June Brigman stuff from SketchCon? Do you know?
Yes.
Yep. So there you go, Jason. It is there. I'm sure the CP Smith stuff's there too. So yep. Well, Ken is going to try and get as much stuff out as he can this week and beginning of next week before Heroes.
So is that it for us tonight, or?
Yeah, I don't think we've got. That's it, guys. We're just kind of. This is sort of. We haven't had a show in a couple weeks, and we want to have some. We have had some artists that have fallen through and stuff. We were going to do some live sketching with. But we're really going to start that up again, really, really soon. We just.
I'm gonna try. We're gonna have to do Joe Phillips on a Monday, so I'm gonna try to get Joe to do this Monday coming up. I'm gonna see possibly, if I can maybe get Ryan to come on next Tuesday, and he can just bring this shit to Heroes.
So yeah, so there you go. If you wanted something quick from Ryan to get you going, a little pre-show. So if we get any pre-show commissions for him, maybe we can get him to do come on live and show us what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's all the news that's fit to print. So Kansas City, watch out in October because looks like these guys are coming to town. Hold on to your Super Bowl trophies. But that's everything we got, guys. But we'll be back next Tuesday, probably maybe even Monday. We'll let you guys know if we have the show with Joe Phillips next Monday. If not, we'll definitely be back next Tuesday. And then after that, we'll see you in Heroes Con, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be a blast. And thank you guys all for being a part of 4C and being here to listen to me ramble and look at all of our pretty faces. And yeah.
And who dat, just reach out to me, dude. I can go find out prices for you.
Yeah, man.
If there's anybody specific.
Yeah. And like I said, guys, 4ccomicart.com pre-show list for Heroes, for pickup at Heroes. Go there right now. 4C, just click on the commissions and everybody's right there. You can fill out everything you need to fill out and then we'll send it off to you and get it going. Get some commissions in the works. Get them going, man. So otherwise we will see you all there or we'll talk about it afterwards or we'll see you next week. So thank you so much for joining us and have a wonderful evening.
Bye everyone.